Wow, this thing looks like a serious piece of kit, doesn't it? Welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is the Tier 9 Chinese tank destroyer, the WZ111G FT fake tank. It's a bit of a bruiser. Look at this thing. Wow. You wouldn't want to get an argument with that. It looks like almost alien, doesn't it, in nature? Before we go, let's go much further. Let's look at it on the modules it needs to develop. So it comes with 100. Well, the top gun is 152mm gun, which takes 67,000 research to unlock. Can you install it without needing the tracks? Yes, it looks like you can. Okay, so that's good to know. So you don't need to get the tracks to get the top gun. However, the 130 is pretty good gun that it comes with, the standard gun. So you've got a sort of direct fire AP kind of gun versus a big derpy gun. I know what I'll be doing. Let's just update all the mods. Oops. Yeah, alright, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at this thing in its glory. So it's a tier 9 tank on the new tech tree. So this is coming in, or they're looking at bringing in for the next patch 9.20, a Chinese tank destroyer line. The one that was never coming to anything other than the Chinese server. Yeah, I shout bullshit at Wargaming. So here we are, tier 9. So far I think I've enjoyed, I played 6, 7, 8, and this will be 9 on the tech tree. 6 and 7 I really liked. 8 was a poor variant of an ISU 152 in my book. So I'd be interested to see what this thing is like. It's a big bruisey tank. So let's look at the guns first of all. Oops. Let's have a look at the guns first of all. Two guns, as I said. You've got the 130mm, which is basically the same one as on the previous tank, and then this 152. So you can see the beauty of this tank. So the 130, the gun that you unlock when you unlock this tank, is not bad at all. 4.46 rounds rate of fire, 271 penetration, 340 with heat, 65 with HE, and 560 average damage. So yeah, it's an okay starter gun, has to be seen. Dispersion is not great, 0.36 is pretty horrible. An aim time of 2.5 means your accuracy is not great, so I hope it's got some armor, this thing. Top gun is the 152mm, has a 3.33 rounds per minute, so pretty sluggish, but average penetration 290 is very, very good. And look at that heat, 395, wow, and 90 average penetration, 390, 750 average damage, and 1100 with HE. 0.4 dispersion, so you pay for it in the accuracy and dispersion. 2.5 aim time and 0.4 dispersion. So yeah, barn door time really. Can you hit a barn door? With this gun, 2600 DPM. With 100% crew, the dispersion is down to 0.38, aim time of 2.4, which is nothing special. Traverse is better than the previous tank, 20 degrees each side, but then look at that gun mantle. Wow, -6 gun depression is pretty much the same, and 27 gun traverse is actually surprisingly good for this sort of tank. Survivability, 1800 hit points, I think is about average. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's got some armor, 200 frontal armor. Now it's quite upright, and it's a big vehicle, so see whether that makes any difference. And also I don't know whether this gun, Tanks GG hasn't updated there, hasn't got all the collision models worked out yet, so it's difficult to know, but that thing should bounce a lot of shells, you would think. So 200 on the front, 80 on the side, and 60 at the back, but it needs armor because you have to play this, I would imagine, like a assault gun. With the inaccuracy of the gun, it's getting in your face kind of gun. 50 tons, 600 horsepower engine, gives you 12 power ratio, which is not bad. 35 top speed is a bit slow, very slow indeed. So you've got the tier 7, which is fairly pacey, the tier 8, which is sluggish as hell, and now this one's sluggish as hell, so oh well. Hull traverse of 26 is actually not bad either for a big heavy tank like this. Not very good at hiding. 14.7 with no camo or anything on it, so no camo crew, so nothing spectacular there. And view range 380 is actually not bad for a TD. So let me equip it and I'll take it out. Right, there you go, fully equipped. Let's see what that's done to firepower, etc. So our DPM is, so we've got gun rammer and vents. I haven't got brothers in arms on this crew, it's the one I used at tier 6 and I've just retrained, so it hasn't probably got as much skill as it probably will do if you were playing this down the tech tree, but it will give us a good indication. So I haven't quite hit 3000 DPM, but this is a 152mm gun firing nearly 4 rounds per minute now, and aim time is down to a reasonable 2.13. Dispersion still not great at 0.38. So concealment, what's it done to concealment? Up to 25% concealment now, because I've got a bit of concealment on the crew. As I say, it wasn't really designed for this tank, but it'll give us a good indication. So let's take it out, see what we can do. Okay, so obviously a tier 10 game, because yeah, we're in a tier 9 and chances of getting top tier in a tier 9 on the test server are pretty much ridiculously low. Again, it's noticeable how few people are playing the Chinese tech tree. Nobody, just me, just one idiot, me. Wow. By public demand, how wargaming? Yeah, right. Right. The positive thing is the enemy's only got one heavy, but they have got 2 T30s that will make a nasty mess of me, and a T95. Which will be very, very painful as well. Almost missed that because of my wow. Now this already feels fun. I like the feel of this tank a lot. He hit me harder than I hit him, but come on, give me a little snither so far out. That T30's been a pain in the bum, he's played it pretty well. Who spotted me there? I like this tank. Oh, don't want to block you in much, but I'm going to get in the way. So this one is supposedly as sluggish as the Tier 8, but it feels way better. Way, way better. Only done 1,700 damage. Someone knocked down the building, will they? So accuracy is not its thing, really. Oh, come on, fire. Thought my armour might hold up against the pattern, but he's firing heat, so no chance. Anyway, I like that tank. That's kind of feels like my kind of baby. I like that. Back with the result. That was a pretty good game. I enjoyed that. Felt much more comfortable. That little bit more mobility, little bit, and the gun is just great. Little bit of armour. Second class, I mean, it was a good map for us as well. Far for effect. I finished third on the team, 2,582 damage, 1 kill, 776 base XP, 5 shots, hit with 4, penned with 4. Took 4 shots myself, one of which bounced, one didn't. That was a big hit that I bounced, 750, that must have been the T30 maybe. 25,000 credits on a non-premium account. Shells are bloody expensive, so I lost 108 even though I had a good game. Would have been a profit of 12,500 on a premium account, and 1,552 with the times 2 would have been 2,328 XP. So yeah, I quite like this tank. This feels much more competitive. Let's try again. Okay, tier 10 obviously. 5 and a 10 game. Now this by rights shouldn't be the best kind of map for me. I do like the boomsticks on these things. These big assault gun tanks are just so much fun. Hey, what do you know? There's a tier 10 Chinese on our team. And there's a tier 9 on their team. Oh, nobody's coming this side. Okay, not going to go very far then. how slow we are. Don't like the position I'm in one little bit. So many people playing light tanks on the test server, it's extraordinary. Come on, come to daddy. No idea whether that hit. Might have done actually. Okay, back to the other side of the river. Oh. Yeah. Don't really... That's better. Reload is slow. Just not giving me enough to fire at, that's the problem. Oh, they're going straight in this way. I criticaled him at that distance. You've got to be kidding me. Again. Trying to stay arty safe. Missed him. Oh, for God's sake. Use my repair kit, I can't do anything about it. And all our guys are still sitting up in the back there. Oh well. Yeah, I kind of like this tank. It's, you know, that kind of situation. You'd be dead in whatever you did. But look at that, a block, 2,600 damage. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, back with the result. So that was a Fast and Furious game. I can't say I did particularly brilliantly in it, but it was a third-class win. Finished mid-table, 1,500 damage, 611 base XP, 6 shots, 3 hits, 2 pens. Blocked. The reason why I've shown this one is the blockage. Look at that. This armor is very good. 2,600. Remember, everyone's flying premium in this test on the test server, so well, most people are. 17,500 credits. Did spend a lot on ammunition. Nearly 10,000 loss with a non-premium account. Would have been a very small loss with a premium account. And 611 XP. Let's try luck one more time. Even playing a tier 9 takes a while to get into a match. Okay, tier 10 game, obviously, but we are mid-tier this time. Okay, that's good. Again, popular demand, wargaming. Yeah, right. I'm the only Chinese TD on our team, and there is one on their team. 2 on their team, sorry, tell a lie. There's 2 on their team. Obviously more popular amongst their team. What heavy tanks they got? Tiger. I'm going to head down heavy sort of area. I think you've got to play this thing like an assault gun. I do like it. I like the feel of it. It feels like a proper. It feels like a Object 704 stroke ISU 152. It's which I love both of those tanks. I just hope the tier 10 isn't like the tier 10 on that line, which I think is a very weak tank. By all accounts was one of the best tanks in the game, and then they nerfed it so much it's just crap now. Oh yeah, IS-3's catching us and overtaking us. Well, that's not altogether surprising. I don't really want to go too much further until I know that it's safe. Oh. No enemy tanks this way, really? I'm very surprised. This is slow. Yeah, looks like the enemy are coming the other way. Oh my word, this is painful. Now they appear. Need somebody to spot for us. no chance of hitting at that kind of distance. Don't know why I took the shot. Stupid. Missed. It's spotted as well, which means Artie's going to raid in on me. Oh my goodness, this shot. Thought those were fully aimed shots. Seriously, you're going to cap out on test server? Where can I see nothing again? Come on, try that again. I'll daze you. Like all these tanks with long reload times, you can't risk a shot. Can't see anything. Oh, not a tank for snap shooting at all. Really, they capped out? I don't believe it. It's a test server, you dickheads. What? I can understand in a tight game, you're trying out new tanks, you're playing the... well, whatever. Anyway, you got to see the inaccuracy of that gun. No good for snap shooting, but I wouldn't expect it to be. But even some of those fully aimed shots at distance, the accuracy was just awful. So just a fire for effect, finished 2,111 damage, 240 average base XP, 8 shots, only hit with 3. Took 6 shots, half of which bounced. So it's fairly well armoured, this tank. I do really like this one. 17,000 credits. Costs a lot of money, the shells. Nearly lost 5,000. Would have earned 4,000 with a premium count and 240 experience. So yeah, this thing, I like it. The armor is surprisingly bouncy. and the gun is very, very good, but only at short range, short to medium range. Don't try firing at range, but it's a fun tank. I like it a lot. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this look at the WZ11111G T fake tank on the test server. Reminder that anything from the test server is subject to change. It's not final. This is what they're currently looking at for patch 9.20, which I think they're saying end of the summer, so probably not that far away. A couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks away. Well, if in the UK at the moment, summer's already finished, judging by the cold and the rain, but then that's the UK. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom, signing out.